Hi, my name's Tom. I was sent this next product to tell you all about it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm here in my backyard where I have some overgrown trees, and I'm going to go ahead and show you my next product. In fact, I'm actually wearing it right now. Let me show it to you. This is the REAT gardening / machete bushcraft knife. It's kind of a nice knife. I'm showing it to you right now because I am wearing it on my holster. The holster comes with it. You can see it's actually branded. I have a nice belt here. I'm holding it up. The holster's got plenty of room for a bigger belt, so if you have a wider belt, some holsters don't fit. This one will, so that's kind of nice. The holster itself, nothing real special about it, but it is pretty solidly built. It's got a couple tacks there to kind of keep it in place. It is cloth. It is not leather, but that's okay. The whole knife is actually held in right here with little Velcro straps. Just kind of pop it open and close it back up. But even when I pop it open, it is nice and secure. I have to pull it out. There we go. I can pull it out with one hand. And there's the actual knife itself. Let's talk about this. So here is the knife itself. It is a very, very nice looking knife. It feels good. I like some of the little styling elements of the curve here. It just kind of just fits well. This is the flat end of the blade, and then this is the sharp end. It's actually fairly thick for a knife. It is steel, and it is fairly sharp. I've actually had to be a little careful with it. But you can see it's a nice thick knife. It's got a nice rounded blade on the end there, and it goes all the way down, a little bit of a curve here. So that's really good. The handle itself is a non-slip handle. This is kind of a rubberized, this is kind of a hard plastic here, and then this is kind of rubber. This will actually really holds it nice and tight. There's a good grip. There's a nice strong, whatever it's called, little diamonds on there, grip diamonds, but you can really hold on to it very well. It's not going to slip out of your hand. Even if it's wet and sweaty, it's not going to slip. That's a really good grip. And by the way, yes, it does have a little hole. You can go ahead and put string through there or put lacing through there. If you want to hang it, you want to put it on a peg or a post, that's fine. So the knife itself is very sharp right out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and kind of show it to you. I'm going to demonstrate it here, but it is a nice quality knife. It's a good machete / kind of a bush knife. It's great for working around the yard, kind of knocking down some trees, cutting down bushes, kind of clearing the way of some things. I've used it a little bit inside just for cardboard, just kind of cut it up and give it a shot, and it's worked really well. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot right here, right now, but I'm going to wear gloves just to be on the safe side. Even with gloves, this thing actually fits your hand really well. I have medium-sized hands, really, medium to large for a man, and it's just perfectly. It's a very comfortable. This is kind of a weird thing, but a lot of times the handles are just kind of straight or a big curve. This curve has a little bit of an indent here, so it means your finger will kind of, your index finger kind of holds it there, and it's kind of a stopgap so it won't slide. I just really like it. It's a very comfortable knife. Okay, let's give it a shot. Now here is some green brush. This would be kind of a pain in the neck with a chainsaw because a chainsaw would just tear it all up. I have to move all the leaves out of the way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot. I'm going to see if I can just get it one shot. Again, it's fairly sharp. Yep, there we go, one down. Cut it at an angle, and there we go. Okay, I moved out of the sun a little bit because I wasn't sure if you could see it with all that green. It actually did a pretty good job. In fact, I wasn't careful, and this took a chunk out of the plastic fence that I have on the side. It's a junk fence, it's okay, but it's that sharp that it was able to just immediately just knock a fence piece out. So here's another kind of a quick demonstration. This is kind of a thin bit of a tree here. You really should probably chop this off with a better way, but I just want to kind of show you that you can use this for just kind of cutting just general brush. And I'm just going to pull back and just wail into it. And I'm going to chop it probably right here at the thicker part. I'm going to chop it right off. Here goes. There we go. Nice cut, straight cut, very smooth, very straight. As long as I hit it with the right angle, it's good. So I've been running around the yard, just kind of spending the last 5-10 minutes, just kind of cutting little branches here and there. And I gotta admit, it's a really nice knife. It's very comfortable. I like the fact I can put it in the sheath. I've done that a couple times. You can see I don't know if you can see it for sure, but the blade is still in great condition. Again, it's steel, so it'll take some doing. Eventually I want to sharpen it, but I can just kind of use a stone there. But it really is a very good, nice, strong, thick knife. It's still very straight. I'm able to cut some bushes here and there. I'm able to chop down branches. It's just kind of good for around the house. It'd be great for camping. If you go out on an RV, you've got a clear little spot. This would be perfect for that sort of thing. It's fairly big. It's not real heavy. It's only about 1 pound, but that's steel all the way through there. So it's nice and, it's maneuverable enough. You don't have to worry about lifting it. You're not going to hurt your arm lifting it, but you can kind of really pull back and get some good swing with it. Yeah, I really kind of like this a lot. It is really very impressive. This is REAT. REAT, and it's highly recommended.